Most controversial photos in the history of photography. Birmingham, Alabama, May 1963. Charles Moore. Controversial pictures have helped to change our society. One of these issues was the civil rights movement between 1954 and 1968 throughout America. Behind Closed Doors, 1982. Donna Ferrato. Documentary photographers pursue being part of their subjects' families. This allows for a realistic and true perspective of their subjects. Donna Ferrato wanted the same for her Wealthy Swingers project, but she got more than she bargained for. The Face of AIDS, 1990, Thérèse Frare. Thérèse Frare took this picture, titled The Face of AIDS, in 1990. The original photograph was in black and white because Frare did not want colors to disturb the meaning of the photo's message. The photographer was a student at the time. It is not often that a professional photographer, let alone a student, can see such an intimate situation. Alexander Litvinenko, 2006. Natasya Veitch. In 2006, a stark portrait of a frail, drained, and hairless Alexander Litvinenko grabbed the world's attention. Before this, few even knew the name, let alone who this man was. But after this infamous photo was taken by friend Natasya Veitch, the name was in headlines across the globe. Napalm Girl, 1972. Nick Utt. Photojournalism has played a huge role in keeping people informed of conflicts from across the world. But it's a rare occasion that photojournalism can sway public opinion as much as it did during America's war in Vietnam. First woman to officially run the Boston Marathon, 1967. Boston Herald. Catherine Switzer was 20 years old when she decided to run the Boston Marathon. Roberta Gibb had gate-crashed and finished the race the previous April. In 1967, Catherine had a number and became the first woman to officially run the race. Si Quiero, 2013. Gonzalo Orquin. The world around us changes because people challenge the current status quo. Without the challenge, there is no change. Photographers are no different, as you can no doubt see. Photography has the potential to encompass many other disciplines. In the Shadows of Kolkata, 1978. Mary Ellen Mark and Suvid Datta, 2017. Here, we are looking at Suvid Datta and Mary Ellen Mark. Datta is an award-winning photographer who used his image to promote a photography contest. Falling Man, 2001. Richard Drew. For those of us old enough to remember, we know the image as soon as we hear the name Falling Man. Most photographs of the 9/11 attack show airplanes and towers. There are not many photographs of people, which is why Richard Drew's image sticks in the memory. Famine in Somalia, 1992. James Nachtwey. James Nachtwey is one of the world's most famous photographers, working as a photojournalist. In 1992, he gained access to work in the famine-afflicted areas of Somalia. When I say he gained access, I mean he did it himself. He approached news outlets with the idea of covering the famine in Somalia, but couldn't get a solid assignment out of it. Starving Child and Vulture, 1993. Kevin Carter, South African photographer. Kevin Carter was part of the Bang Bang Club. This group was photographing small African townships. This took place between 1990 and 1994 during the apartheid transition. Which of these historical photos surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments.